Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Destiny 2. We're checking out some more of the beta. And I was waiting, or at least I was hoping to wait out for part of the beta to see if they were going to give us any access to some of the cool new open zones that you can check out. Like the more open world adventuring mission zones. But it looks like they're probably not going to do that. So instead we're going to check out the Inverted Spire strike mission, where we have to go to like Venus or Mercury in order to stop the Cabal from stealing Vex technology and then using that technology to shoot us in the face. As of the last game, I believe the Cabal has been on the, or not the Cabal, the Vex have been on the ropes, and so the Cabal are having a heck of an easy time invading them and trying to steal their ultra advanced technology. So we're going to try and prevent them from doing that here, as I try to help revive our friend here. We're going to go in here, we're going to kill everybody, including the Vex, and steal their technology. Now, what I was really interested in doing was checking out the open world mechanics of the game to see if they've improved the map size from the last game. Because one of the biggest qualms that a lot of people had, myself included, in a really big way, was that the previous maps were just teeny tiny, eensy weensy, and they just had zero replayability after you played it more than 2 times. Now, I don't think we're going to get a chance to see that, because according to Bungie, we're actually playing a months-old build of the game. So this is actually supposed to be the beta that kind of gives you reasons to pre-order the game, and if they're not giving you a more recent build, then boy, I am definitely not sold. I'll be completely honest. They've improved some things, but between Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, which technically this is just Destiny 1.5, they've honestly not done a whole heck of a lot. In fact, a lot of people are complaining that this game mode doesn't do jack shit enough to really keep people interested at all. And I gotta say, like, there are a couple changes with the nuances of a few of the enemies, but for the most part, it's just the same stuff. With just a little bit different wrapper now that they're trying to improve the graphics since they're not worried about the older consoles. And now that I'm really getting out of the starter area, the really scripted starter zone where we get to see where the story's at, a lot of these enemies are really, really derpy. They just run at you, try to shoot the shit out of you, and if they can't do that, they just kind of pace around in the distance, strafing back and forth relentlessly. And that stuff is kind of boring. And a lot of my friends that were really die-hard Destiny 1 fans were talking about a lot of the, like, dungeon missions were a lot better later in the game. But I'm not gonna wait that long for the game to get good. Like, that's not a thing. If I wanted to wait a while to get good, I'll just go back to playing Dark Souls. I have much better options of games than this. So I've not been superbly impressed so far. So hopefully that might change in the not-too-distant future. These weapons suck so hard. I guess I'm just gonna have to fly down here and play it fast, loose, and a little bit frisky-risky. Hey, goblins! Gobble this for me real quick. There we go. Beautiful. Now I'm supercharged. Beautiful. We'll kill these minotaurs. Ow, 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 ow. Heal, heal, heal. Yeah, I don't know. If you're expecting a true Destiny 2.0 experience, you're definitely not getting it in this game. I'll just put it that way for you guys and gals at home. This still feels like the same old shit. Just with some new story. And thank God they actually seem to have figured out what the hell the story's gonna be. So in this case, it's just a bunch of different races that want to steal the Traveler's power for themselves because they're greedy buttholes. And they've kind of done away with that namby-pamby business of the darkness. Because the darkness was never really something that they honestly defined all that well. And it's good that they kind of got rid of it. Because it was like, ooh, Space Satan is coming to touch you, Larry. Why don't you prepare yourself and save Space Jesus? Well, if Space Jesus is really worth saving, shouldn't he be able to give me more of a hand Sure, the light powers are neat and all, but they're just not doing it for me on the whole. Okay, these guys are the stabby kind. Not really my favorite. At least they've got some extra ammo for me. There we go. I also don't like the constant need to constantly hunt for ammo. Just give me ammo. Give me light ammo spawned from the Guardian already. Hunting for ammo is such a tired old thing that you can just get rid of it wholesale and nobody will even notice. You just throw that down to get rid of these guys. I always loved the design idea behind these goblins and the Vex as a whole. So they're kind of like the Borg meets, I don't know, the robot overlords from, what was it, the Terminator series? But Bungie thought it would be a really good idea to have their brain core be a organic thinky gel that looks like semen. So every joke about the Vex is just like, quick, aim for the semen tank. Because that's super duper healthy. So it looks like the Cabal is just drilling to the center of this planet to try and get at the core that the Vex lives in, deep inside the planet, to try and steal their technology. Which seems odd to me. You'd think that the Vex would just coordinate all of their robots, because they're a hive mind, to just blast those guys, like big time. But not so much, no. I guess this Titan is actually being tactical and throwing down a little protective shield, which is handy dandy. I don't know, a lot of the story for this game is nonsensical, but at least they've thought about putting it back into the game. Because the moment you take the story out of a game and put it anywhere besides the game, you have failed in game design. That's just how that shit works. I'm not gonna go download or pay for a comic to hear about the story that should already be in the game. That's just idiotic, if anything. Oh look, there's puppies now. That's kind of cool. I don't mind me some puppies to murder. I saw something aiming from back here. Where did you go, aiming thing? Alright, oh! The flower child has died. Let me kill the thing that killed you. Alright, takes care of that. Ow, 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 ow. Heal zone. Ah, would you stop suiciding every 5 seconds, sir? That would be just great. What is hitting me? I don't even flippin' know. That guy, are you still alive? Yeah, you're still alive. Okay, you're dead. You're about to be dead. Alright, takes care of you. I'm oddly really accurate with the pistol, which should be the opposite for me, IRL, and super duper not accurate with anything with a damn scope. Can I shoot through this? No. I always thought that was kind of nonsensical. You'd think the people who are on the same team as you would be able to shoot through your energy shield, but I guess not. What do you want? At least it's portable cover, I suppose, is the idea, but I never quite saw it that way. This is actually a lot easier to get back into this game than it was when I first started playing it. Probably because I'm way more of an advanced YouTuber by now, and I've played so many frickin' games like this, that it all just kind of flows together at the end of the day. There we go. Ooh, I got some sparkles. Oh boy. That's not kind of weird and silly at all. Get the sparkles, Larry. Oh, I hate the mortar dudes. I am almost out of ammo for that weapon. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, whatever. Let's kill everybody else. And then we'll kill Mr. Fancy Grins and Stabs in a sec. Hey, you, where'd you go? Did he just die? I guess so. So now we're gonna go board this giant drill and fight for it. I'll be honest, this drill, you have to avoid these arms later, and they are annoying as hell. It looks really cool, like their overall set design has vastly improved in this game. But I don't know. I feel like it's all so much smeh when all of your character design is just give it more health and give like a knight version of the same enemy, as opposed to making a proper new enemy. Okay, somebody trying to shoot me. Could you not, sir? Oh, that reminds me. The Cabal are an odd race that breathe something akin to oil. Their whole planet is like oily and gross. Hey, boys. How you doing? What is behind me, blocking my path? Better not be any of you guys, I swear to God. Oh, it's puppies! Of course it's puppies. Good thing puppies are one-shottable with melee. Okay, I need cover. Hello, puppies. Could you not? Would that be this alright with you? Alright, much better. The other thing that's kind of obnoxious is, while I like that the overall boss design at the end of these has improved and become far more interesting than it used to be, I don't really like at the same time the fact that you only get a very small amount of space to work with, and that's obnoxious, like super duper obnoxious. Alright. Are you still— who's slicing and dicing? You are? Get out of here, Billy. No one even likes you. Everyone else is using guns, and you're still here using knives. This isn't the 1800s. Get out of here. Beat you to death. I don't even give a shit. Get out of here. Oh, I thought my teammate was an enemy for a sec there. My bad. I have some ammo for this at least. Did I get all the ammo? I need the ammo. But yeah, like, I like that they've changed the boss to do some new stuff, but it all is used too quickly together and makes the whole thing feel like a little bit of a clusterfuck. If I'm honest. Let me put down a heal zone to restore my organs, because I was a derp and wasn't paying attention to the fact that I needed to do my hover jet to not break my ankles. Last time I was in here when I was testing this out before, both of my other teammates got annihilated by that guy exploding. It was actually the funniest thing I've seen in a while. How dare you? You stop that, you butthole. Okay, now for my favorite part of this whole excursion. Try not to let everything kill you. The simulator, the movie, the game, the life. Alright. I am enjoying that some of the enemies, when you blow them up, can hurt one another. That was a very nice choice, game design-wise. I just wish so much of the rest of this wasn't some type of obnoxious bullet sponge. Okay, let's get this out. Maybe I should get out the old heavy weapon. There we go. Give me some of that glimmer, which is the shittiest name for any what the fuck? How did you two die? What did you even do? What the heck keeps happening with you two? This is hilarious. My God. Oh, I love it when people are derpy. It's like the best thing in this game. You guys are fine, just walk along the path. These things oddly don't kill you instantly, they just knock you off the path into sweet, sultry murder. Okay, you're dead. Can you shoot his feet, game? Sometimes the auto-aim feature of this is really, really poopy. There we go. Kill you. Where's your friends now, bitch? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get your ass. Just you flip and wait. Did he die? Or did you die? I don't wanna. Alright, that's the spot where you can get knocked back. So that's probably what killed him. Yeah, what the hell. Nobody lives forever, don't be a pussy. Ow. Yep, that was my bad. I got touched in the butt by everything, all at the same time. This would be a really awkward place for us to fail if all of us succumb to the drill bits of torment. In fact, I'd almost go as far as to say, yeah, as to say that this would be really, really funny. So is our other friend gonna save us? Okay, yeah, we're all right. We'll be okay. This is honestly the funny part of any of these. Let me just respawn over here, screw it. Let's go down here. Try not to explode. Okay, we're good. I think we are where we need to be. Or about to be where we need to be. Shit, I don't know. Is this what we want? This looks like what we want. At least I will be where we need to go, so that's fine. I've done this before, so it's alright. If I have to carry us, however, we are all absolutely fucked in the butt. That's about the long and short of it. I've been on a long hiatus from this game, I have no idea what's changed, and this will end up being fully derpituted. So remember that end boss from Destiny before? Well, we haven't gotten away from that yet. Shit's just gonna come back to life and be really, really boring. With these harpies. There we go. So yeah, that thing up there, one of those comes back to life and tries to touch the butts. Honestly, by this point, you guys should have had a better boss for the first thing you try out in Destiny 2 as a part of the beta. Because this shit is the weakest sauce on the planet. For real. Could you stop doing that? That would be great. Like, at least our other friend is back with us, but this is about to get super duper obnoxious super fast. Because this is an example of a boss that does have some alternate phases that it goes through, but they're not actually that interesting. Like this guy, all he does... Okay, I need a heal. All he does is he's just a bullet sponge that hurts like a motherfucker and he teleports. Later on, he's going to summon a lot of friends, and they are going to be equally obnoxious because they're just going to take up space. So on that mark, they actually do present me with a compelling example of Vex Horde tactics. But I think this guy should do something a little bit more interesting than just be another bullet sponge. Call me crazy. Ow, ow, ow. Call me crazy, but I'm looking for something like that. That's a little bit more interesting. Could I heal? That would be great. There it goes. Ouchie. What do you mean shit's immune to my powers? You know what? Fine. Where'd he go? Are we oh, we're going down. We're going down, kids. Alright, now this is actually pretty cool. There's a really obnoxious gameplay mechanic where you have to avoid the ground being crappy and on fire. Okay. He's going to touch the booty. And then we just gotta jump up into the air, I think, to avoid that killing us. There we go. Maybe I'll be able to phase him a little bit. Ow, ow, ow. There we go. Need to heal. Oh, don't be the last guardian standing. Don't be that. Don't be that. Shit. Alright, he's back alive, it looks like. Thank God. If I have to be the one to carry this, we are all screwed. I don't mean to be hard on my skill set here, but I don't necessarily like or consider myself the best first-person shooter player on the planet. Let's just put it that way. Ow, ow, ow. What is shooting me? Get out of here. You're being rude, sir. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, he's summoning more friends and making the floor be on fire. That's really, it's not even that you gotta get onto like one of these circular platforms. I thought that was what you had to do originally, that you had to fly up here and get on one of these platforms, which would have been cool, but he just doesn't stop shooting you, so you just hide behind shit and hope that you don't burn alive feet first. Not sure how I feel about that particular mechanic, but whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go revive this guy again. If, you know, it's not the worst skill set in the world to be Mr. Revive everyone. It's a noble profession, and somebody's gotta do it. Okay, let's get him to revive, or to reset. And then I'm gonna try and stay a little spread out. Uh-oh, here we go. This is the bad touch. Alright, now we're going to, like, the Vex motherland. Okay. He's gonna summon a lot of friends. We're basically at this planet's core at this point. Now, I will say, this is a really cool mechanic, to be in the core, where the Vex are, like, birthed from the primordial semen. That's kind of funny. That's actually really funny in its own derpy way. Alright, let's lay into this bad boy with the heavy cannon. I got a couple shots left of this. Let's make him count. Ow. I can't see shit. Alright, well, that's fine. At least this team is being a lot better about clearing out the pats before worrying about anything else. That is super duper nice. Because before, we got quickly overrun because they just ignored everything and just tried to burn the boss down, which might have been a tactic on some bosses in Destiny 1, but they have made these bosses even more bullet spongier. But again, at least there's actually other ow, ow, ow. The water is pain. At least they've made it a little bit more interesting in general than it used to be. Okay, ouch, ouch, ouch. Ouch, ow, ow. So much ow, so much ow, so much bad touch. Don't snipe me, you evil harpies. You witches. You're not gonna get Larry, not this time, Timmy. Alright, I think we'll make it. If I can regenerate my organs using light. Okay, let's switch to the old big iron on my hip and start shooting out some harpy eyes. I always just thought it was so funny. I can't get over the fact that they decided to fill their like CPU core with what amounts to jizz. They could have made it any other color besides white, or just made it look different, but no, let's make it look like jizz, and let's make it explode with like a wet slop, so to speak. Did he summon stuff? He did summon stuff. We got some fanatics over here. Are these new? I feel like those are new. I don't, okay, that's the bad touch. Let's get back over here. I'm gonna try and keep us alive. Ouch. Hey, nobody asked you. Or you. Okay, he's gonna get him, I think. Maybe. How much health do you still have? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Alright, let's keep us healed. And then I'm gonna make a run for the other. Actually, is he revived? He might have been revived. I just don't want to be clustered together because that's a really easy way to die in this game. Get it? Eat shit? I am your daddy. Alright, that was a lot more fun than it was in Destiny 1. but I think it completely overlooks the fact that a lot of these bosses aren't cleverly designed, they're just a really obnoxious bullet sponge. I feel like they could have done more to make it feel less like that, and maybe given us a bigger battlefield that felt like it had more meaningful raid mechanics, like the actual raids in the game, but it is what it is. I can definitely say this game is improved. I still don't think it's worth your money, to be completely honest, but that's completely up to interpretation, especially if you're a really big fan of first-person shooters. So with that in mind, I've been your host, Larry the Chupacabra. I actually did pretty well this round. I was number 1. Not as many melee kills or orbs generated, but I definitely killed the most things, got the most assists, and saved the most people. So that'll be it for this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm still not a big fan of this. It basically just feels like Destiny got a DLC expansion. It doesn't really feel like it's a full-fledged new game. And I think that's a big sentiment from a lot of different reviewers, so take it with a grain of salt. If you really like this game and you watch somebody who's a really big fan of first-person shooters, this might be for you. Otherwise, this will be my last Destiny video footage pretty much ever. I'm not going to cover it at all after this video. Unless they do something profoundly offensive or stupid. In which case, maybe. But I doubt it. So that'll be it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And bye, everybody, and have a good one.